Hello everybody, and welcome to a brand new series on a town called Bastard. I'm the Bastard, and this is Civilization V. You've probably already played it 1,000 times. But I'm going to be playing something a little bit different. I'm going to be playing the Wonders of the Ancient World scenario, which I believe, without checking or looking up facts or anything like that, is a purely DLC scenario. You can pick up on Steam probably for a ridiculously low price these days. Within the Wonders of the Ancient World scenario, as you'd imagine by the title, victory conditions largely revolve around the ability to build ancient wonders. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty straightforward as the scenario goes, basically. There are 9 wonders to build. You don't have to build them, like the maximum number of them or anything like that to win, but once those 9 wonders have been constructed, the winner will be the civilization with the highest score. Now, wonders obviously boost your score massively. So basically, you don't have to build the most to win, potentially, but you'd have to be doing really well to do that, essentially. Research and policies are slowed down, and cities cannot be raised, i.e. wonders cannot be destroyed. Wonders are also unlocked not through the tech tree so much as they are through progress on various trackers, which is pretty interesting. The only one that's available at the beginning is the Oracle, which has also got the extra ability that you can use great people near it to see what progress is being made on wonders by other people, which is a nice idea. You've got 2 cultural wonders, which are unlocked by just getting your culture points up, unlocking those policies, and the more culture points you get, you accumulate. Say if you accumulate 600 culture points, not all at once, obviously you can spend them on policies as you go, but if you reach a cumulative total of 600 culture points, then you can start building the pyramids. The scientific ones are rather similar. If you unlock 15 technologies, which we will be doing, we'll be going after these scientific ones for reasons I will detail later. Then if you unlock 15 technologies, you can build hang gardens, 20 for the Great Library, etc, etc. Economic is similar again, total gross income, and that's for the Temple of Artemis and the Colossus. And military is slightly different. Great general progress. Now for anyone only slightly familiar with Civ V, I guess, or who hasn't played it in a while, or people who have no idea whatsoever but are watching this video for their own private, perverted reasons, basically you get great general points by killing other units with your units. So the more fighty you are, the quicker these will ramp up. Now, the civilization we are playing are the Sumerians, led by Gilgamesh. And the reason I chose those is because, unlike many of the other civilizations here, they're not in the main game. So I just really like that in scenarios, playing the little civilizations on the side that haven't made it to the main game. There are the Hittites as well, but I just Gilgamesh, great fun. Yes, Sumerians. We also have the Greeks, the Egyptians, the Persians, and the Hittites roaming around here. Going to cause some trouble for us and probably, get to those wonders before we do, because I have a terrible habit of doing that. For anyone interested in the kind of options side of it, I'm playing with the historical map, which is a sort of, cradle of civilization, Middle East type area. I'm playing on Prince because I'm a wuss who hasn't played this scenario before. Yeah, I think that's about it. The Sumerians' special abilities are, I think, the same as the Babylonians, or very similar to the Babylonians in the main game of Civ, in that we get a free great scientist when we hit the tech of writing, which isn't too far away, and which we're more or less going to be zooming straight for, although we might stop off at animal husbandry. So the first thing we want to do, really, first we want to build our first city, obviously. And looking at the map we've got here, we've got a lot of wine around, which is nice, obviously. We also have some sugar over here, so it would be good to get all that within range of the city. And to do that, we're going to have to move a step over here, which we'd kind of want to do anyway, because we don't want to build on the wine, because then we'll never be able to use the wine. So we'll do that. We'll move this over this step here, and then found our city. And then everything will be within reach. You may notice as well, if you've just played the main kind of vanilla game of Civ 5 without mods, I'm using a mod called the Enhanced UI mod, which is fantastic. I'll pop a link to it in the description for the video, but it's very, very good in a number of ways, and it's also one of the few mods you can use that basically, because it just installs in a kind of folder within the Steam and then Civ 5 folder itself, it doesn't stop you getting achievements or anything like that. You know, you can use it easily in multiplayer, even if the other people don't have it. It's good. It's very, very good. It's, you know, significantly better UI than the game developers gave you. Oh, it's not that, you know, they're not bad in and of themselves. So, without any further ado, oh, and I get extra wine over there. It'd be nice to get something different. I'm going to have a lot of gold, that's for sure. But fine. Let's build our first city, which is of course Now, what are we going to start building? Well, the answer to that question is the Oracle. It's the only one we can build at the beginning, and we need to rush for it, basically. Now, rushing is exceptionally difficult when you just simply don't have much to go on. But nevertheless, we're going to do just that. The question here is, though, do we start out on food focus for the city, and therefore get... kind of go to getting extra citizens to get extra production sooner so we can rush it quicker, or go to production? Well, in the case of the city we've got here, we only have 2 hammers. We only have 2 hammers to start production, so we'd better just go for that. That's actually not great. So we're going to have to get seriously lucky if we want to create the Oracle. And there are a few ways we can provoke that luck. Now, the first thing I'm going to do, choose research. Now, I'd love to rush for writing and therefore get my first great scientist, but instead what we're going to do is go for animal husbandry. It will reveal all the horses on the map, and if we're lucky enough to have some of them nearby us, they will provide extra hammers. Yeah, you see, I'm clever that way. So in other words, we'll do that, and what we will also do is we will go out and explore as far as we can, and desperately try to pick up those villages that will give us, hopefully, a good some good rewards for randomly finding them. Well, there we go. First, ruins, I should say. Actually, I believe they were they villages in an earlier version of Civ? Maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Advanced technology. Well, okay, we've got archery. So we've got archery for free. That's nice. That is nice. I would have preferred something else more directly useful, but that's nice, that's fine, that's good. It is good to get stuff, no matter what the stuff is. I think we'll have to be extremely lucky to actually pick up the Oracle here with our building place, but that's fine. Obviously, because of the hey, another ruin. Because of the Greece denouncing Persia, getting all political already. Alright, Greece. Okay, so that gives us a map, which is quite good because that shows us where another village is. Yeah, because of our distinct science advantage that we'll have with that great scientist, we're obviously going to go for these two wonders here that are unlocked by technologies. And I suspect I may also go for... See, I was thinking of going for military, because I figure that's the one that's going to be the least chased by the other civs. And if I just get some decent units out with my higher technology, I can just basically beat up on the enemy civilizations for a while and unlock those great general points. However, seeing that I am near so much wine, and therefore a great source of gold, this economic thing may also be a thing for me. It's too early to tell at this point, but we'll see how it goes. But I think definitely the science will be a thing that I will want to push. It's good for everything, you know. It gives you a bit of everything. But yeah, I'm definitely not confident about this, which is great. There we go, some extra citizens, which is good. But it doesn't help us with the Oracle, and nothing much is going to help us with the Oracle. Or will it? Is there any extra? That's tempting, just to buy that, just for the extra hammer. Although there's an extra hammer there on that one, it's going for as well. Not sure why there's a hammer there and not on those. Some arcane land reason that I have not learnt despite hundreds of hours of playing Civ. Oh well. Yeah, the gold could be interesting. The gold could be an interesting way of doing this. Well, there's a good spot for another city, right down there. Excellent spot, in fact. So I'm going to have to go for that. Keeps getting better. Keeps getting better. That is an excellent spot for another city. Okay. Well, there is the answer to my question of where do I put my second city. And there's a ruin there as well. Excellent. Yeah, not confident about getting this oracle out of the door. But stranger things have happened. Advanced ruins. Hurrah. Aha, a phalanx, which is my unique unit. So that's good. Bit more military power already. And I would put these guys on automatic explore, but I don't want to. It gives me something to do. So, we're going to buy... Basically, we're going to spend a lot of time buying things for money, I suspect, in this game, partially because we've got good money, and also because we've been focusing on constructing those wonders as much as possible. Our other special thing as Sumer, incidentally, is that we can cross rivers and move through tiles next to rivers. Any horses? No. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Fine. As I was saying, we can move through any tiles next to rivers, or cross river tiles themselves, as if they're kind of normal tiles. So it doesn't cost us any extra movement to cross rivers, nor does it cost us extra movement to move through forests or jungles or mountains that are next to rivers. We like rivers, is the summary of this, basically. Okay, now we could go for a water mill, but it's going to take us 22 turns to get there. And then to build the... Well, we can't build the water mill, but I might not have the money to buy it either. It's not going to help us with this oracle, really. So we're going to go for writing. We're going to go for our great scientist. And I suspect we will not get this oracle, but we'll see. And we're not bottom of the pack in score at first either, which is nice, because you often end up at the bottom of the pack at first in these. Hey, 40 culture. That's great. That's great. We'll get our first policy next turn then, I should imagine. Yes. Okay, now what to go for? Now, if we're going to go for our great general points, then honour could be a good thing to pick up right now. But on the other hand, I do want to get a settler down there rather quickly. And liberty is absolutely the one for that. You know, with our very next policy, we could get a settler and send them down there. But on the other hand, tradition is also great at the moment, because it gives me 3 culture at first instead of 1 culture. Although obviously this one would give me more eventually if I had more than 3 cities. And also the second thing we'd be able to get is plus 15% production when building wonders. Why would we not need that? And you know, I can just buy that settler. It'll be pricey, but I can buy them. How much will they be? 500. It's going to be a long time before we get there. Oh, quandary. I don't know. Ooh, that plus 15% production when building wonders is not going to do that much for me unless I get another settler down. Oh, the agony of choice. Let me have a look. And it's going to be a while before I get my next policy anyway, really. So, which will be better for me, getting that extra settler or getting that? I'll tell you what. This gets me more immediately as well, and these are both good for down the line. So I'm actually going to go for tradition and hope that I haven't been stupid there. I'm going to go for that extra culture. And we're going to keep exploring with our phalanx. Not found any barbarians yet, which is fine by me. Oh, we only just missed that other ruin. We seem to have quite a bit of desert down here, which is quite nice, because often... there's a There's a barbarian. But we're going to nab that first. 75 gold. That's excellent. Is that barbarian going to come down here spawning for a fight? Evidently not. Not yet. And there's a barbarian encampment, though. Might be worth wiping them out now before they start sending people into my city. Really? Only a minor victory? Isn't the phalanx that good? I suppose not. We'll wait for having more fearsome. It's better for us to just get the ruins now anyway. The barbarians aren't going to be a serious problem towards my city. Mostly because I'm just not going to have any worker improvements for a while, so... so there's another ruin down there. Fine. It's a bit get a ruin to get a ruin though, but you know, fine. But this ruin down here could have wonderful things in. It could have, ooh, I don't know, an extra tech, more culture, things like that. Obviously I'm not going to find any with faith because the scenario, yeah, this scenario Wonders of the Ancient World, I can't remember, I think it's pre-Gods and Kings, not just pre Brave New World, so it doesn't, we don't have trade, we don't have religion, anything like that, so we're just going to have to live without them basically. Okay. Now, I am tempted to buy this extra. I think I might need to, you know. Just get that extra hammer in place. It is 50, but it's probably worth it. I probably should have bought it before when I could first afford it. Really? Yeah, I know you like that, but you're not going to have it. Yeah. Ooh, starvation there, huh? Stagnation. Even without the old... well, we're going to lock those in. Really? Is that going to lead to starvation? Oof. Okay. Bit pointless buying that now. But okay. That's still stagnation as well. But that's fine. Until that 22 turns is up, that's kind of fine to me. Okay. Well, that was a bit of a dumb move. Buying that tile, I could have got away without buying that if I just investigated. I am the mostest litter of people, which is unsurprising. Well, it actually is surprising because I've actually done nothing. Aha! Is that good or bad? I don't know! It's certainly getting me extra money. Starvation. Stagnation again. Well, it's getting me extra cash. It is getting me extra cash, so, you know. That'll have to do, I suppose. I still don't think we're going to get this oracle. Ooh, hello. More barbarians. They probably won't come after me because I'm not an easy target. They'd rather find a juicy scout somewhere, probably. There's pottery kicking in. And writing is next. It's going to take us 15 turns, but we'll get our first great scientist, and we're immediately going to put them down as an academy next to Ur, and start milking that extra science for all it's worth. Ooh, lots of silver there. Huh. Is that barbarian going to try something? We'll find out. I'm on a hill. I'm on a hill, motherfucker. Persia wants to be friends. Yeah, that's fine at the moment. I really have no option of kicking ass right now, so I'm just going to say yeah. He's not going to be able to cross there. There's some Egyptians. Sorry, Greece. Okay, that's the other... 50 15 turns. It's getting closer. I'm not confident. And I can adopt a policy now, which means I can take this, which will knock it down to 12 turns. Woof. Yeah, I'm not confident though. I am not confident in the slightest. It has to be said. 280. That goal is rocketing up though, which is nice. I am saving this. Yeah, I should say I need to save the gold for a settler or a worker. So, oh, there's a city-state right there. And he nabbed that wine! You bastards! Oh, that was meant to be my wine. I could get quite a lot of great general points from going to war with them, actually, and just kind of never taking them, just knocking them about a bit. That idea isn't entirely unappealing. Met Sharuhan. They've met someone else, so only get 15 gold. That's fine. I think I could get a worker now if I wanted. Which is moderately tempting. But I think I'll still save up for a settler. I really want that spot there. And the ability to build other things than wonders would be nice. And with that in mind, I'm actually going to head back with my phalanx. I think most of the other ruins will have been taken by now. And this settler is going to need an escort. So... settler's definitely going to need an escort. Is that the Hittites? It is. 5 turns, oh god. I know someone's going to ninja me at the last minute. Someone is definitely going to ninja me at the last minute for this oracle. I feel it in my bones. Hey! Well, I've got my great scientist anyway. So what research to go for next? Well, I'm almost tempted just to go straight for National College. But on the other hand, the way to unlock the those wonders is just through getting a number of techs. So actually, given it's 37 turns way to do that, I might just want to start filling up on these small ones. That's actually not a bad idea. I'll also need calendar at some point to start building improvements on the wine things. So I'll tell you what, I'll go for mining first. Just to start racking up those techs, basically. And where do we want to have that? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do that and that. And then we'll move the Great Scientist onto there and build it so that they can already be generating from it. There we go. So we're already getting it, and we're getting that hammer. Excellent. 3 turns for the Oracle. Oh, it's going to be close. So I'm sure someone's going to get it in the next 2 turns. Oof. Getting a bit surrounded there. Oh, come on. The tension's killing me. Met Elam, which is the one right fucking next to me. Notable resources, wine. Yeah, I know. Cheers. Thanks, pal. Right, okay. So, it's starting to look like I might have the Oracle. The only way I might not is if someone else builds at the same turn as me and has more leftover hammers than I do. Kind of more production left over after the turn of building. Ooh, come on, Oracle. You know you want it. Yes! Excellent. Free social policy as well, of course. If I bring a great person near the city with the Oracle, it will reveal other players' progress towards building wonders. Consulting, but that may be done by any player, which is interesting. And I don't think it consumes the great person or anything. So that's interesting. Adopt a policy. Free culture building in your first 4 cities. Might not be bad. That'll get me a monument immediately. But I should probably go for this settler, I guess. Probably. Or I could start building towards monarchy and really go for the economic stuff. That might not be a bad idea, actually. Because I can build a settler now. I can build a settler, that's fine. Yeah, okay, I might do that. I'm slowly starting to give up on the great general idea. Let's take that. So we should get a free monument. Yes, which is excellent. So what shall we build? What shall we build? Well, we should probably build a fucking settler, really, shouldn't we? If we switch to food focus and untag everything. Yes, yes. What? What are you doing? Ah. No? You refuse to be placed back. Okay, let's try going out and going in. Nope, okay, fine. Oh, you idiots. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're definitely having that. Definitely having a bit of that. And that is another good tile. But we need... yeah, we need to have food. Still on... We just default on stagnation there. Which is a bit weird, actually. Because that would seem to indicate to me that we can, in fact, never get another citizen. Which is a bit odd, all things told. That is a bit odd, given that lots of these have 2 food? It's a bit weird. Perhaps city growth is slowed down in this as well? Maybe? Maybe. It's possible. So, food. Yes, we've got minus... How have we got minus 6? Minus 82 with 8 eaten by citizens, because they eat 2 each. Yes, okay. So that's 4, 2... I'm going to have to remove... Bloody hell, do we have to remove that? That's 4... That's still 44 turns. It hasn't really done much damage to the build times, though, to be fair. At all. That's just 1 extra hammer. So fine, I guess. And I think we probably... Well, we do need a settler, but we're probably going to buy... Yeah, we'll be able to actually buy them in a couple of turns. So we're actually going to go for... See, a worker might be a good choice. But then a granary might be a good choice at this stage as well, with our food problems here. Yeah, I think I should probably build a granary. Stop tracking me, you bastards. Either attack or don't. As a phalanx, you see, my defense is very good. Oh, for God's sake. My defense is very good, so they're not too keen on attacking me unless they've got loads of allies with them. Okay, I've never actually encountered this with barbarians just literally trying to block me off from travelling, which is rather annoying. Okay, so I got mining. Let's get calendar so I can start hammering those wine tiles. If the barbarians could not completely block me off, that would be nice. I've already diverted a massive amount just to get over here. And we can build a settler now, we can buy it, but there's no point until he's there, and they're just literally walking in front of me. They're going to back me into a corner at this rate, and I won't be able to ever do anything with that unit, which is a bit weird. I don't know why they don't just attack me if they want to attack. It's because 2 of them can't get to me at once is the reason why. But they're going to, yeah, they are going to just back me against the side of the map here, which is a bit rubbish, really. Well, that unit isn't meant to be able to see me, so I don't know how they're following me entirely. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do, really. I'm just going to have to do that. And then they'll block me in. That's a bit rubbish. See, there we go. And then I can only move one forward. Oh, and there's a third. Fantastic. I've probably lost this phalanx now. Yep, they're all going to... Every single one of them will attack me, almost undoubtedly. Yep. All I can do really, I'll fortify and heal. And can fire upon an enemy. Oh, so there's loads of barbarians just wandering around. Great. It's now going to take me... Ooh, that would be handy. Yes, please. More food. Please, more food. What's our wonder status? Yeah, we're slowly getting there on all of them, actually. Apart from the Great General one. They might not even attack me now that I'm fortified and therefore get an increased defensive bonus. We'll see. Yep, there we go. There's nothing for them to pillage around here, you see, so I can just fire at them with impunity. Well, I suppose there's the academy, but they're not going to make it round there before I kill them. Definitely not. Well, probably not. Maybe. The phalanx would have bloody been here already if these guys hadn't decided to just randomly block me against a corner of the map, which is rather annoying.
So teach us.
You see how much the wonder makes, the difference it makes to the score? Massive. Massive, massive, massive. Okay, what else would be helpful at this stage? Not that much, to be honest. Around here, I suppose a watermill. Actually, what's our happiness like? Yeah, it's only at 2. Although we can't actually build a circus here anyway. So we're fine with that. Although trading posts might be handy if we want to go down the economic route. I'll tell you, yeah, okay. We'll go for wheel. We'll go for the wheel. You pointlessly wander around there, barbarian. Excellent. So we've got loads of food now. Loads of food. Which is great. So, what we're actually going to do... I'm not waiting for that phalanx to get down to me. So I'm going to build an archer, probably. Yeah, I'm going to build an archer to send down with them. I'd like to start building libraries and such, but it just doesn't look like it's going to happen, you know? Been held up massively by these random barbarians, which is not helping matters. But we're going to wipe out at least one. There's 4 units? What the hell? Have they got homing beacons on or something? Sure, why not? I don't think politics is going to play a massive thing in this game, so we'll just make friends with everyone who asks. Yep, as soon as I stop fortifying... I've been promoted, and you bet I'm definitely going to take that bonus for open terrain. I'm going to fortify. Yeah, they're fucking phalanx-seeking barbarians or something. Bizarre. Well, that was optimistic. Yeesh. Oof. Yeah, I have to move away from them. Definitely have to move away. Find a lonely spot to fortify back to max. That looks like it's going to do.
Wisdom and virtue.
We got the wheel. How are we doing with food? Can we get that employment down? Yeah, no, it's still not working. Fine. Okay, I'm not too bothered about new citizens as I am about hammers. How's that looking? That would be 12, and that would be 16. 16 is fine by me for the extra production. The extra cash is good too, but right now, production please. What? What you want? Okay. I think you wanted someone bullied? Yeah. Oh, you want someone wiped out? Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Okay. Tempted to go for philosophy. Not only does it have the natural college, it also has the ziggurat, which is my amphitheatre replacement, as the Sumerian Empire, which has extra science. What's not to love? But I'm just a bit paranoid about getting to that first... Getting to this? Oh, maybe not. It's still a way away. I might go for it, actually. I think it's probably worth it for the science boost I'm going to get from it. Come on, guys. I really want to get this second city on the go. You're being distinctly obstinate now. Yes, I know that thing is down there. Okay, so we've got that archer now. Let's start up on a library. And let's buy that settler. Archer. You just move there for now, please. Go on alert. Shroon targets nearby encampment. It's all the way over there. I don't care. No, you ain't going up there. That's a ridiculous notion. Okay, let's get this archer moved first. Don't... Please not be a barbarian. Okay, so we can see for quite a distance there. That's great. I do like being able to cross rivers without penalty. That's nice. Not too far to go to get down here, so hopefully... I do think there's a barbarian encampment down there. We might, in fact, start sending our phalanx across, just to find out where it is. See how we'll kind of come at it from both sides. Okay, that's safe. Be nice if you could do a kind of Overwatch thing with them, wouldn't it? That'd be really neat. Okay, so where around here are we going to settle? Well, coastal would be nice. Although, this, to be honest, actually this looks pretty much walled off, so I don't think coastal will make much of a difference. But there's a fish there, which would be nice to have. There's wheat there, cows, elephants, oasis, and 3 away would be the cotton. So this is looking like the most likely candidate right now. I suspect that's going to be the case. Yep. Okay, so that's fine. I'm almost certain there's going to be a barbarian encampment down here, but doesn't matter. We've made it there. Okay. Settler, go settle for me. Yeah, I think here's definitely probably for the best. Although if we don't go on the coast, we actually can't get a fishing boat there, which is an interesting quandary actually. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We are in range of those. They'll take us a little longer to get to, but that's kind of fine. Well, actually, we will go on the coast so we can get a fishing boat on that fish. Why not? What the hell? Oh, little ruin in the corner. Lovely. There's a barbarian encampment. 55 gold, won't say no. Which actually has us near enough for buying a worker, which would be nice. Would definitely be nice. An archer, you can start moving down here towards the barbarian encampment, please. Hey, another whale? Another whale? No, that's an elephant, Matt. Okay, there we go. And you start building a library, please. Ooh, 60 turns until a new citizen is born. Wow, okay. That's going to be 38 turns. There's not much I can do about that. Unless we switch to food focus, which apparently doesn't switch to that. That'll be 20 turns. And this won't work again? Yep, okay. Bizarre. Fine. Kish. Okay. Starting to get a bit more forward momentum now, which is nice. We are unhappy though. That's why it's going to take so long, because we're unhappy. Ooh, hello. Fire arrows in their general direction. And then kill them with spears. Okay, yeah, it's because we're unhappy. Now, what can we do about that happiness? Nothing right now. And we're building philosophy at the moment. But as soon as we have an improved source of ivory, we can get a circus, which is interesting. So all we need is a worker down here to improve this ivory, and then we can build a circus here. So that is a thing that we will do as soon as we can buy a worker. Yes, I think so. We'll pepper these for a couple of turns before we go in. I don't think that will make a difference because we've got everything locked, but that's fine. Shruhan under attack from invading barbarians. Yeah, you're way away. We're not doing anything about that. Sorry. Mighty phalanx. Take the barbarian encampment, please. There we go. Nice little cash boost. And with that, we are going to buy a worker. And then next turn we can start upgrading that elephant to give us ivory, which means we can build a circus there, which will improve our happiness. Okay, and what... See, I know the conventional wisdom is to take, as a promotion, drill for fighting in rough terrain, but there just isn't much rough terrain around here, to be brutally honest. So I'm tempted to take shock 2. Or maybe just medic. But I don't think I'll have armies big enough for that to be a boost. So, you know what? I'm going to take shock 2. Screw conventional wisdom. You head back there. And you can head back to the capital. And you... Ah, I still don't actually have trapping. That's really annoying. And I won't have it for quite some time, long enough that I can do another improvement, actually. Let's get a pasture on those guys. It's still a good plan. At least our technology won't take a hit from being unhappy. That's a bonus. Watermill? Maybe. But I should probably get another worker on the go, to be honest. Although, how's my policies looking? Another 3 turns? But it's going to be a while probably before I... Yeah, monarchy will be very handy to get next, actually. Yeah, it's going to be a while, so I'll actually build a worker. Yes, you can construct a pasture there, please. Ooh, craziness is going down. Is that going down there? Oh no, that's the quest. Most disliterate people. Ooh, that's interesting. I'm actually behind. Ah, I know why I'm behind though. It's because I'm going for philosophy. That's fine. But it's something I need to watch out for if I want to get that first technology one. And I think I'll burn ahead as soon as I'm finished with philosophy in just 3 turns. Borders of air have grown again. Even with that penalty, I'm still not too bad with my area growth with so the reason I'm going for a library here is primarily because to get the National College I need to have a library in both cities, QED. This might will this knock me up to... Yes, I'm no longer unhappy. Fantastic. Although I'm about to go unhappy in 5 turns again as soon as I grow. Which leads me to the question, should I grow? Should I not do something else instead, perhaps? This is actually the least amount of food I can generate. So, no? Fine. We'll deal with that when we come to it as well. It's given us 5 turns grace of non-unhappiness, which is something, isn't it? Welcome to the classical era. Okay, is there any way we can get extra citizens here before within 5 turns? Yes, there is. 4 turns. Excellent, we'll do that. So that'll be something at least. We'll go even further into unhappiness, but at least we'll have extra people building there. Okay, I need trapping. That phalanx can garrison. They can garrison. Wow, having to garrison things in vanilla Civ takes you back. I might end the episode there, actually. I think we're in an alright state. We're certainly in an alright state. I don't know how everyone else is doing. I know I have roughly the same amount of technologies as a leader, but hopefully I'll be able to burn further through the next 6 or so than they will from having a great scientist and various other things. Culture, yeah, I mean, they do have... I'm getting there, but I suspect someone else will be getting there faster. Gross income, unless they've had as lucky a spot as me, they probably won't be ticking up as far as I am. No idea about great general progress, but for now, I think, even though my highest is culture, and I probably will go for it if it unlocks before I'm doing one of these, then I'll probably I'm probably aiming for scientific and economic at the moment. So we'll probably go for those 2, I imagine. But yeah, well, I'll leave that till next episode. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!